Hello, my name's NA Saqib. I'm your IELTS mentor, IELTS trainer. Today I've got in front of me Mr. Usman Nawaz. We're going to hold his interview today, the kind of speaking subtest of the IELTS. As you know, it's divided in three parts. Part 1 is a dialogue, part 2 is a monologue, and part 3 once again is a dialogue. So I'm going to ask him the questions in part 1 and part 3, and in part 2 I'll give him a task card or a kind of cue card. So he'll have to speak for up to 2 minutes in that duration. So my dear friends, can you see your identification please?
Of course, here it is.
Oh, thank you very much. Usman Nawaz. And what can I call you?
You can call me by my first name, Usman.
Okay, that's great. Where are you from, Mr. Usman?
I'm from Islamabad, sir.
Okay, let me know some salient features of Islamabad.
There are tremendous features, like such as it's a very high mountain area, and moreover it has also Faisal Mosque, which is a very ancient mosque there. It's built in a very ultra modern way, and there's also a place called Pir's Chansi, and it's famous with the traditional history features.
That's lovely. And why are you fascinated particularly toward Islamabad?
I was born there and I love that place. It's the extremely best place a person can ever live, and furthermore it has like 2 different kind of weathers as well. So once you're in Rawalpindi and as soon as you cross one road towards Murray, you're gonna love it. The weather is so amazing.
So how long have you been living over there?
Since my birth, about 21 years roughly.
Okay, have you been changing your places, for example, from Islamabad to somewhere else?
Yes, I did once, and so it was like 7 years ago when my family migrated to Lahore side. But actually, it was such a worse place because we were used to cold weather, and when we came to Lahore, it was extremely hot, so we didn't like it. So we went back like within a month.
Are you a student doing a job somewhere?
No, I'm a full-time student, sir.
Okay. Do you like being student?
It's lovely. The more education you get, the more you get into the depth of the world and you understand the world better.
What are your majors in your education?
Well, my main major is mechanical engineering.
So what's so particular about mechanical engineering?
It's my passion. It's something which I feel happy in. Like mechanical subjects, when I see those cars, I don't think of that as a car. I just go into the depth and I see like how the things work in the car.
Do you dislike something in your favorite subject, by the way?
Maths. It's extremely hard. But however, I love it.
So why maths is so challenging for you, by the way?
Because the math level is extremely high, as it has like extremely high level of calculus and stuff. So that's why.
Okay, and what are the future prospects of your subject, by the way?
So future prospects. So as soon as I finish my degree, I will look for a job in Islamabad, one of the high factories. It's called Afklama Bablama. It's a very high job place, working center for mechanical engineering, and they also like give students volunteering work at the start, and then on top when you finish the volunteering work, they'll give you the job straight away.
Let's talk about another topic in part 1 as well.
Sure.
How do you think that some people travel to work where you live?
Well, mostly people in my area, they travel mostly by rickshaw. It's also called Tez Raftar, and there's also a Toyota Hiace. It's a 14-seater public transportation. Mostly people travel by that as well. But a vast majority of people I've seen, they travel through metro, which was recently opened by the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, and it makes the life easy for the people.
And what traffic problems are there in your area in particular?
Well, it's extremely rushed. Too busy. Like when I go to do something, like my mom sends me, go get this, go get that, I go like, she expects me to come in 10 minutes, but however it's that busy, I come in like 25 minutes.
My God. And how do traffic problems affect you, by the way?
Delayness. Always delayness.
You got delayed. Okay, and how would you reduce the traffic problems in your area?
Well, if I get the opportunity, what I'll do, I'll tell the police officers, like, please control the traffic problems correctly. Like, tell people to follow the correct guidelines for the traffic signals and stuff, so I'll give them this suggestion.
That's great. So your part 1 is over. You're going to start your part 2 now.
Absolutely.
I'm going to give you a cue card now.
Sure.
And you will just have a paper and pencil. You can make your notes if you like. So here you
Absolutely.
go. You've got 1 minute only.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Usman, your 1 minute is up, and you can start speaking now for your part two. It's a continuous speaking session. You've got to speak for up to 2 minutes. So here you go.
Absolutely. First and foremost, the most amazing game which I love to play, it's called Grand Theft Auto. It's the best game you can ever play in the world. Like the features of that game is like marvelous, and the pixels which you get from the screen, it's like ultra modern. And furthermore, like you can see the reality, like the GTA 5 is made in America. So for someone who never visited America, they can like feel themselves in America, and they can enjoy the beauty of it. So when I play, I mostly play it with my friends, my cousins, and I made like countless friends online, as you can play online with many people. And the reason I love this game is because like you can socialize with many people around the world. So that's a very benefit for me, and it also helped me, increase my English fluency skills as well. So that's why I really love this Grand Theft Auto game.
Okay, your part two is over.
Thank
How have games changed from the time when you were a child?
It has changed in a marvelous manner. Like if I remember, about 7 to 8 years ago, my first game which my dad brought from Dubai, it was a cassette game. And if I see the games right now, they're all like, you can say like without wires and stuff. But before, like you have to connect it with the wires and everything, connect it with the TV, and the result wasn't even good as well. And the controller used to break after like 2 3 days. But if I see the controller now, it's extremely good. Like you can use it, play, and it's so comfortable. Like when you use it in the hand, it's so comfortable. You can even play it like nicely. And furthermore, the types of games which are coming, they are absolutely fascinating. People will love them so much.
Do you think that this has been a positive change?
Well, I believe it might be a negative change for some certain people, because obviously some children, they get addicted by the games. So let's say one of my cousins, he started playing the game, and his mother used to tell him play less, but he used to play day and night. So that thing affected his study. So that's why we should play it in like some certain time.
And what do you think children like playing games?
Well, every children in the whole world, they will die to play game because this is the best thing. When you're sitting home and you have nothing to do, you can like do it, but do it in the gaming time, not in the studying time.
And do you think competitive games are good or bad for children?
Well,
In what ways?
Well, indeed, it is extremely good, because if you do competitions with many people, it will help you, give them like courage. You'll get confident. You will get to know how the world runs in this world and in the other countries' world. So I believe it's compulsory.
All right. And how can games sometimes help to unite people?
Well, let me tell you a story. Once what happened, I was playing game GTA Online, right? And I met one of my friends. We used to be like classmates, and then he suddenly migrated to Italy. And then I was like, okay, and I tried to find him online, but I couldn't find him. So once I was playing game, we both were game lovers, right? So one day we were playing the same GTA game, and then suddenly I was in the Italy server. And that guy came, and then he started speaking. I was like, I've heard this voice. Something clicked in my mind. And when I heard his voice, I was like, damn, bro, I know this guy. He's my childhood best friend.
And why is competition often seen as important in today's society?
If there's no competition in this society, it will affect the people. Because if you only play like within your regional area, you'll only know about that regional area. But if you play worldwide with people, this will tell you the skills, like how people are more skills in that particular country and how much people are skills here.
Okay, thank you very much indeed, Mr. Usman Nawaz Chughtai.
You're welcome.
You've given us a brilliant presentation. My dear friends, today we had the opportunity of having Mr. Usman Nawaz Chughtai. He has given us all 3 sessions very intelligently, and he has given us a good presentation. There are 3 or 4 things actually. The 4 factors matter in your analysis of speaking according to the band descriptors. They are pronunciation, fluency, and vocabulary, which is known as lexical resource, and grammatical range and accuracy. You can make an analysis. You are a better judge. You will let me know in the comment box how much marks, a band score you're gonna allot this gentleman, Mr. Usman Nawaz Chughtai. I'll see you in another brand new video. Until then, God bless you all. Take care of yourself and get advantage out of this wonderful exercise. Thank you.
Thank you.